Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Rise and grind, morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up. Rise and grind, morning show.
All right, you already know what time it is. Wake y'all ass up.
It's late.
What you say?
It's late.
What's late?
Somebody, they know what time it is because we late.
Yeah.
Somebody pushed the snooze button.
Yeah, that was Cam. Cam, wake
Don't believe the hype.
Cam like, oh.
And that's what happened.
Cam in the morning sound like Cam Newton.
Let's not. Let's not.
Look, and you don't know what I sound like in the morning, so stop it.
Okay. Just like that, see? Hey, y'all, today we're going to have a good show, and we got a very big surprise for y'all. Richard Pryor cousin is in here. Mark Pratt is in here.
Good morning. My first time ever.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is your first time, like, on the Rise and Grind morning show.
Yes,
like,
yeah. Unless he's coming through on the
comments.
I usually don't be up. I be in bed right about now, comment.
Just scrolling.
Comment in my drawers. And
I got you.
But we are so happy that you are here with us today, Mark.
Yes.
He is a part of our Rise and Grind family. Podcasting family.
Of course.
Most definitely. I would say this, Mark. I'm glad you're not in the comments today. It is
live and in person. Hey, good morning, y'all.
And we got GiGi here today.
GiGi.
Hey,
sister girl.
I'm in this thing.
She is.
Happy Friday Eve, my good people.
She's a decorum on Thursday. She just come in whenever she wants to.
Hey,
it's called freedom.
Every time I come through,
you look cute.
I do. Hey,
she's like, yes.
Except for the last time. Anyway,
the last time I was a natural beauty.
Natural beauty.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And ladies and gentlemen, when only Cam is with us today.
Hey,
Cam,
what's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. You know, we put so much emphasis on Friday, but happy Thursday, y'all. We glad to be here, glad to be alive.
Absolutely.
And glad to be up in the studio with the fam.
Yes.
Thursday is like the stepchild of the week.
Shan-Ban.
Hey.
Shan-Ban on the ones and twos.
Hey, y'all. Yeah. Good morning. I'm trying to get Mike to the people.
Yo, award-winning engineer.
Yes. Shanny Shan.
I'm sorry. This year.
He say something?
She ain't gonna win this year.
No, I'm just thinking.
Did I say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
She's trying to say this mic sounds nice. Check one.
Okay, got you.
Trying to make sure you mic'd up.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, we was going through the pictures of on the Oscars, right?
Previous years.
In previous years, and Mark, they were like, "Who you think he is?"
What's that? What?
You'd be a pretty boy. You thought this smile like, "Hey."
No. I was just chilling, man. That was a beautiful night, man. I can't wait for October 3rd.
Yeah.
For the 3rd annual Oscars. So I'm gonna be in there for sure.
I mean, we in that thing.
I missed it last year.
Good morning, Monique.
For this
Hey,
year.
Monique. Good morning. And she got
What's up, Monique?
she
Good
got
morning.
the P3.
P3.
Listen, if you have not yet, please make sure you're logging on to vote for streaming and your favorite podcasters. It's so many.
Streaming is going crazy too.
Yeah, streaming is going crazy. You and Rob were in here the other day.
Yep.
The other day.
Y'all announced the nominees.
Yes, we did.
Yes, so make sure that you are logging on to vote for.
Did you like the voting?
Yeah, the voting was real nice.
Voting was great.
Voting was good.
Yeah, I'm excited about it this year.
We had some negative
You didn't tell me that
So
was
excited
happening.
about it.
We had some negative feedback, but we didn't care. We kept going.
Oh yeah, we always gonna keep going. Listen, no matter what you do, there's always it's a positive and a negative. We are not gonna focus on the negative.
Like they say, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all of the people all of the time.
Yeah, and also like just keep in mind, like when you're doing something good, when you're doing something right, or you on the right path.
That's how you know.
That's how you know.
Most definitely.
And I'm not paying attention. I've seen some things as well, but I'm not gonna focus on that because guess what? You got y'all do it yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Who said it?
I just say that.
I'm not even that type of person. So I'm just
I just feel like you should just uplift people. Anybody who's doing anything positive, uplift them. And if you don't like it, like she said, go do your own thing, and maybe you can get somebody to support you, and do the thing. I'm just tired of the life with a comparison. Just uplift the people who doing something.
She did your hair cute, Gigi.
Thank you, Monique. I appreciate you.
It was even cute when she had the little ponytail.
Monique is looking in Braille though. That's why.
Shut up.
You stupid.
And also listen, we should, if we all in the same community, don't we need, it's better when we working together. I don't like it when we separating and all that kind of stuff. I know it'll be separation, of course, because it's people that's really doing it and those that are not, but let's all come together and stop being negative or hating and all that kind of stuff. It's just
because comparison is the thief of joy. So let's be joyous. Let's be happy.
Good morning, Tom. We straightened it out yesterday.
What's up, Tom?
Shout out to Paul Johnson Jr. Me and him talk, and we set everything straight.
Okay.
I ain't know it was nothing crooked. But you got a gas station Chronicle, or you didn't go to the gas station no more?
I ain't go to the gas station.
He said he wasn't going there no more. He's like, it's too ghetto.
I was creeping last night, so I ain't go.
Creeping down the back street.
Your ears too big.
No.
My ears ain't.
No, she was on me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got the mama ears.
Okay, no.
Period.
Whatever the hell this means. Is this whispering?
That's a small hand clap.
Do you got gas station? Is it gas station Chronicles, or do you got Dunkin' Donuts Chronicles? Thank you for the Dunkin'. Shout out to Miles. He got us.
Yes.
Refresher.
Yeah.
They ain't getting me
Thank you, sir.
Everybody refreshed. You see everybody up and smiling.
We so fresh and so clean.
Hey, I had a pumpkin spice. Cause it's that time. When pumpkin spice come out, I know that October is arising quickly, and it's just
I do not like pumpkin spice.
I don't know the way you and Shani just did that. Y'all should be collecting beads.
Right. It's just
Since
so great.
when did black people
OVO.
start indulging in pumpkin spice?
Yes.
I mean,
I love it. You get your pumpkin spice, you frolic. Have a great time.
I just think it's nasty. I tried and I didn't like it.
Pumpkin, period. I mean, sunflower, pumpkin seeds. You know,
I like pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin products.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin seeds are good for men. It give you that watutu.
Oh, it gives you the mufasa.
Yeah.
Hey, so I did hear pumpkin seed milk though is very healthy.
Good.
And drinking that too.
But it's
I've
expensive.
never had it.
It's expensive to
Well,
make.
the lady that I seen, you make it yourself.
But it's
On the TikTok.
But no, what I'm
Black
saying.
folks allergic to pumpkin. Shut up.
But no, serious pumpkin to make it yourself is very expensive. Pumpkin seeds is expensive to purchase.
Yeah, that's why you go to the pumpkin patch and get your own.
Yeah,
good one.
But that process is a process. So you gotta have a lot of patience. You gotta have a lot of patience.
It is worth it. It's better than drinking this sweet shit. And
I know
it is.
But I'm
so next time, bring us a pumpkin milk, Mom.
I'm not giving y'all no pumpkin milk. That shit cost.
Next time, I want my refresher with a hint of pumpkin milk.
Okay.
I want you to cross the Ambassador Bridge by foot and go get the pumpkin, bring it back, roast them seeds.
Girl, they got pumpkins in Michigan.
That's like making a band. You know, it was like, go get the cheesecake.
He would have got cussed out if somebody from Detroit was on there.
That's why it was nobody from Detroit.
That part. Sarah. But like, what? Who you talking to?
Sarah was on there.
Huh?
Who? Sarah.
Sarah was a hoe.
Sarah who? From making a band?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She wasn't really from Detroit though.
She was from Michigan.
Was she Pontiac?
Well, that explains why she was going through the bull. Cause no,
hey, look, her husband.
I'd have been like, I'm done.
They came to her office. Her and her husband. He beat her because.
Dang.
I mean, I'm serious because she was like, I'm like, blink 3 times.
So she might have been used to being abused and put down. That's why she. Yeah.
So
that's
why he ran never heard from her again.
Well, I hope that Lord bless her wherever she at.
I don't support domestic violence.
Me neither.
I fight back unfair.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna call the police.
I think Al Green was the best example. Them hot grits ain't no joke because he got to eat and he got to go to sleep.
Look.
So did he make love and happiness after he got hit with the gun or before? No, I'm serious.
Did he make it before?
I'm pretty sure. In other words, he'd be like, hot sausages and grits.
It was a good song.
He probably told every woman after. He probably told every woman after, do not make me grits.
Do not make
ever.
No,
I will quit you.
No, every woman afterwards like, hey, Quakers.
Right.
Yeah. He was very controlling on the show, Monique. He was. I think he was a monster to her because she was afraid of him. When Melissa took her out in the hallway, she started crying.
That's unfortunate.
And I was coming from the bathroom.
Of course you were.
Because he's full of. Yeah.
The hell with the both of you. The two of you. So let's go to today's topic, y'all. We'll get straight to it. Cameron Kimball. Permanent damage, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
You gonna remember me.
What's up, Calvin? Good morning,
Don't
Calvin.
remember that fire.
I heard what they said about you yesterday, Calvin. The All-State guy.
That was funny.
What's the tagline for All-State?
Yeah. Is it in your
good hands?
You was very good with All-State.
Yeah.
Or something.
You're in good hands.
I didn't know he passed away.
Hold on, he died?
Who passed away?
Passed away. James Avery.
That ain't no damn.
James Avery. That was the man from Waiting to Exhale.
No,
James Avery is actually the
not
friend.
no, I looked it up yesterday after they said he looked like him, so I looked him up and he passed. He passed a couple years ago.
Avery is
the guy from the Allstate commercial.
His name ain't James Avery.
Yeah,
his name ain't no damn James Avery.
That's what. Well, Google always fucking up shit, so it might have been a mistake. It had James Avery. Yeah.
Let me see.
It was black celebrities who had passed away or something.
They be lying
and he was in there.
sometimes.
Yeah, he was in there. It had James Avery. But like I said, Google put who they put. They put motherfucking somebody is, they always fuck it up. So
Yeah.
I think it's purposely.
James Avery was the dad from
Fresh Prince.
From Fresh
I know. That's what I said.
And
that's what what's his name?
His name is Dean Winters.
So Google fucked
James
up again.
Avery, yeah.
Google fucked up again. That's why I was like, James Avery. I'm like, his name's James Avery.
Wait. Wait,
they
that's
said
the
the
wrong,
same shit.
It's the wrong guy. That was the white guy. Hold on.
Yeah, no.
Dennis Hasbert.
Dennis Hasbert.
Yeah, they had James Avery. And they had him on the list of black people who had passed away or whatever recently.
Google.
Yeah,
and people
be
out
fucking
there,
up.
all black people do not look alike.
Right, yeah, they be
and
fucking
James
up.
Avery and that man don't look nothing
Because I was
alike.
like, man, I know his name. I knew who James Avery was.
Right.
And I'm like, James Avery? I'm like, damn, that's a coincidence.
So, Mark, what we talking about today, Mark?
Man, we're talking about
gambling in the black community.
I don't gamble.
Which is,
girl, me either.
But good, just listen.
No.
I ain't got shit to say. I go to Las Vegas and do other stuff.
I bet you do.
Yeah,
that's
me
great.
too.
Yeah.
Well, I've been in the game. Well, I've been in the gaming industry for over.
I thought she was saying
No, I ain't gonna say that.
Because her hair all back like Cleo.
You didn't think no bullshit like that. Let's leave that there. I've been in the gaming industry for.
I'm just knowing.
I've been in the gaming industry for over 26 years, and I'm really excited about this topic. And that Mark brought it up. So, Mark, what we doing?
Well, honestly, it's a topic that's very, that I can relate to.
Right.
I
You
mean,
gamble a lot?
Yeah, I started gambling when I was 6 years old, and 6 years old, yeah. And like I was telling Chantel before the show, it came from family. It came from within the family. It was a family tradition for my mom and her sisters and my grandma. All of them get together, play cards. They used to do it every weekend. Keno, we used to play Keno.
Dominoes.
They used to let us play Keno. We were 7, 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it started with blackjack. I remember I was about 5 years old. My mom, she pulled out her piggy bank. Me and my brother and her, she showed us how to play blackjack, and I guess it just.
Hey, I did learn Keno too.
Yeah, Keno.
We played Keno with pennies, nickels, and dimes.
So your mom was taking y'all money. She put out her piggy bank.
Money. It was her piggy, her coins.
You said it like you. No, I thought she was like, get your piggy bank, get my piggy bank. Let's go.
That's a good way to start teaching kids how to count.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's more or less. No, I'm not going to say that because she was a gambler as well. So she was just having fun with us and unconsciously
teaching y'all something.
Passing down something that became an addiction for me, actually.
Wow.
So.
Okay.
I never knew that, Mark.
I think that people have back then. Gambling was gambling, like you said. You were saying before the show, like people gamble to do make their rent. So it'd be like, okay, let's have a card game. You play the cards, and then whoever's house it was at or whatever, that's how they had like rent parties. It's to right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you were saying that earlier.
Yeah, my aunties, it was 8 of them, so it was basically like my grandma would take turns letting them run the card party for the week to help with the bills around the house and stuff like that. And like I said, it's a family tradition that turned bad for a lot of people in my family, including myself, So, and I was talking to my mom recently about it, and she understood. She understands now, and years before with how that was passed down to us, and how she basically introduced me to gambling. That caused me to do some crazy shit throughout my life, and I got some stories about that too. But this is about gambling and just.
I'm glad you said that because that was my first disappointment of my mother. I used to steal from. She used to keep an emergency piggy bank in the front room. No, in the dining room. Yeah, listen. Okay. In the dining room, and
just listen.
So the big fellas on the block used to play tunk. They're like, nigga, you don't got no money. I was like, nigga, I got bank. I'm like,
your mama's bank.
Exactly. And
that beat your ass bank.
No, listen, but the first time I won about $400 off of $80, right? I put my mother money back, you know what I mean? And I put like $20 more in. I'm thinking I'm good. I'm adding to the pot. And then one day she had needed it because she missed the lottery number. My mother used to run numbers. So she missed the lottery number she did not put in. So she like, damn, you know what I mean? So she knew she had about $300-400. Yeah, 2 people hit box. She's like, Pete, where the money go? I said, I don't know.
Oh.
So she like, okay. Maybe I took it, I forgot. Man, the guy down the street said, "Hey Pete, when you come out, play some more cards." She looked at me. I looked at her like, I don't know what you're talking about. She was like, she said, "Come here." She took me to round. Y'all been playing cards? You know, Pete. You know he's 13. Yeah, Mr. Jones, last time he hit us for like $300-$400. She was like, "So you." Bop, my whole that
backhand was strong.
My whole thought was on the ground talking to my mama like, I didn't say
Your whole thought.
My mother was so hurt. She said, "You stole from me?" She called me everything from up. She said nigga. I mean, I never heard my mama say nigga like that ever in my life.
She said it with emphasis.
Emphasis.
Because she meant that.
She meant what she said.
And that means ignorant.
And then
not a color.
And I knew right then and there that I had a problem. Right?
That's when I knew.
That's when I knew.
There was a problem.
But then again, no. But my mother, she taught me, she like, this is what you gonna do. You doing everything. Because I'm hurt. I can't go nowhere.
Right.
I had to go to the store. I had to walk my mother to the bus. I mean, she made me do everything.
I believe it.
She was like, for a whole year.
So you became an indentured servant.
Yeah.
And she took half of my income because I was renting movies out from my house. She's like, and I want half of your money. Every time you make some money in this house, I want half.
Yeah. Period, poo.
And right, period, poo. But the funny thing was, once a year, like when I turned 15, my mama said, "It's your birthday. It's an echo. Your phone is on."
It's you. Okay, Mom. It ain't you today.
I know. So when I turned 15, she said, "I got a birthday gift for you." By that time, I had just learned she had cancer. So she said, "You still gonna get all your gifts. I got you covered, but I also got some." My mother saved $900. My money gave me $900.
That's what's up.
She was like, "Get what you want." And I was like, "Cool." But she said, "You gotta learn how to never steal from nobody." And I never stole nothing from nobody.
Amen. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So,
except for Hudson's.
I didn't know. Except for Hudson is crazy.
And the Arabs. No,
so I worked in a casino. I did work at the casino when I was in college. I worked at Soaring Eagle. So that was my first time like actually seeing. But it was different up there because one, we're on the reservation. And so it goes by tribal law versus like our law. They have their own law standards and stuff like that. So they do whatever they doing up in there.
Cam, it ain't gonna turn. Go ahead.
Right. I'm like, what's going on?
Whatever they do up there, you go to tribal court.
So they cut your hand off.
No. But they do have their own law. But I did see how gambling affected people, you know, as I'm working because, you know, it be them buses are like older people that's coming in with their social security, their retirement, whatever the case may be, and they coming in. And I was in food and beverage at first, and they be mad. They be with their oxygen. How you got an oxygen tank smoking cigarettes? Because that was you could smoke on the inside in there and stuff like that. But it was to see how it affected people. And sometimes they had to turn people away because they knew they were coming in there and they had an issue. Yeah. So they would turn. That was the first time I've ever seen in a casino where like they turn people away from gambling.
It's crazy to see even now today because I'm in the casino. The old people coming there, they can't hardly walk. They can't hardly breathe. They hunched over. But they will do whatever they got to do to get to that slot machine or get to that blackjack table. And it's crazy to me because I be like, where are your kids at? Because, you know, but
nothing else matters.
They grown.
I think the worst thing that ever happened to, it's not just the black community neither. Let me just, I'm going to say that.
Sure.
I'm going to say this. They put casinos in poor areas, right?
Yeah.
Because poor people wound up vouching over their houses. There's been so many people left out of Motor City Casino.
Can you play that video?
Okay, let's go to video,
Yeah, because it's...
Cut this nigga off and go to video. Cut the tape.
Did you know black towns across America were flooded on purpose? Not by storms, but by dams, lakes, and development projects. Oscarville, GA, a thriving black town wiped out in 1912. Later drowned by Lake Lanier in the 1950s. Coaliga, AL, home to the first black-owned railroad, gone buried under Lake Martin. Ferguson, SC, vanished under Lake Marion during a government hydro project. Little Egypt, NC, a peaceful black fishing village, submerged beneath Belews Lake. Vanport, Oregon's second largest city, washed away in 1948. Black residents were never allowed to rebuild. Seneca Village, NYC, erased in 1857 to build Central Park. These weren't accidents, these were black communities erased from the map. How many more, we may never know.
What they got to do with goddamn casinos?
What it has to do with it is, from a socio-economic standpoint, these things are planned. Everything is planned 15, 20 years in advance. Every time the government, the powers that be, see a thriving community, they plant things in that community to destroy that community. As we know, in Michigan and Detroit, we had the big three. Before the casinos came, I'm quite sure we all knew people that had a lot of property. They had the big three. I knew people who had 20 and 30 houses in Detroit and surrounding areas. They were renting them out and everything. Then when the casinos came hand in hand, here comes Quicken Loans. So Quicken Loans came and they started offering people all these mortgages with all these balloon payments where they had to be repaid within 3 years, and so many people lost their homes, so many people went in debt, and so many people went broke. So the point of the video was to show back in the day they used to do it with lakes, but now they're doing it with casinos to a certain degree because they're putting them in our black communities, as you said, because there was wealth here in Detroit, a lot of wealth, and they find a way always to pick apart the black family, the black community, and destroy it. And that's what they've done with the casinos, in my opinion.
They definitely did it with the casinos. Yeah. What I will say, those places, if you research those places that they name right there, those are southern states, right? The southern states, the one problem that they did not do with the southern states, they never bonded none of their businesses. And that's what happened. And when you bond a business and you bond it to a state, they never bounded to a state, so it was like on its own. So when it flooded or blew up or got destroyed, it couldn't be rebuilt by state funding or federal funding. And that's why people have started learning about
loopholes and laws.
IULs, insurance policies and trusts. Because of that reason, and there's black people who teach us these things now, and the reason why the big three was the big three was only because we was the first economic structure in America. That's why they said Detroit was the heartbeat to America. So we had to think about those things, and I don't blame people for taking advantage of other people when it's their survival tactic. They learned that strategy we just watched was that of Christians, of Catholics. Catholics did the exact same thing. Let history show it. Catholic or Catholicism, Catholics own majority of property all over the whole world.
And also, that's just like with Midtown. When they decided to develop Midtown and they were offering all these grants and stuff, the people who got the grants were people who were plugged in to the city, and a lot of black people did not get those grants. A lot of other nationalities got those grants. Because my point is, they know what's coming 15, 20 years ahead of time because of the way they plan for different cities. So this, to me, was by design. It was by design.
I truly believe that. I believe all things are made by design, and I also believe in the dates. Why is the majority of all black communities area codes are dates? You ever thought about that?
Explain.
404-313-707-213-223. All of them like dates of dates. I mean, those are dates. You feel me? No? Okay, let's go further. Hold on. Break it down. Here's the thing. 313, right? March 13th, right? 404, May 4th.
I know the dates, but
what's the symbolism?
The symbolism that
I love GiGi. Get to the point.
But majority of white people, they don't have dates to them. they don't have dates to those cities, like 767.
So what we're saying, what's the significance of the date?
What's the difference? Like, what's the?
I don't know what's. I know the difference is just that they equate to dates. They equate to dates. Other cities, this white owned and branded is not considered the dates. I think it's something to it. I think it's a trick to it. I think it's something that's correlated to it. It's a
Okay,
date.
so do the research and come back.
No, I mean. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that we don't think about stuff like that.
Right, for sure. Yeah,
I
never thought about it.
I just think it's sad for me to watch over the years people come into the casino like it's a beautiful, wonderful thing, and they have so much money. I saw people come in with so much money. And in it, to me, also, it was a setup for the black community, too, because a lot of the young street guys who were drug dealers and stuff, they coming in there with all this money, not knowing that they're being monitored. And a lot of them got cracked by the feds because they're coming in there with duffel bags full of money. And they're thinking it's Vegas. They are oblivious to what the laws are. And so with them being oblivious to what the laws were and how much you can buy in and all the things, they got cracked. And a lot of people caught cases because of the casino.
They supposed to catch cases if they was doing that.
Well, ignorance is no excuse for the law, but
I mean,
if you're doing that,
that's some nigga shit.
You supposed to get caught.
Ignorant.
Hey, Jada.
They was just bringing in their money to gamble.
I mean, and don't forget, Jada is nominated for a lot of categories. Jada, you nominated for 4 categories.
Oh, yeah.
Categories.
Absolutely, Jada. You better get my Tell them to vote. Thank you, Rhea.
But yes, Cam is correct. Mm-hmm. What's Cam correct about?
The setup. Oh my gosh.
No, but it was a setup. But even if they listen, let's say how stupid Detroit people was with that.
They thinking they in the streets and they not.
No, just think about it. All they had to do is watch the movies. It said it. The movies told you when they created Vegas to bust other drug dealers
in the mob.
In the mob.
Well, the mob actually
helped build it too.
But they built it and set up other mobsters. If you watch Godfather,
but with this generation,
they did launder money, basically. You know what I'm saying? To start businesses,
and that's the other thing with the casinos. It's set up to launder money. They never report how much money they really make.
Hell no,
because say for instance, we know that like.
I hope you don't get fired, Cam. But go ahead.
I can say, well, if I get fired, I got a lawsuit. Give me my money because I spoke the truth. Because like with our casino, we had got bought out several times, but now we're owned by a company, a family.
I was about to say, don't. Just,
what?
Yeah. Okay.
Girl, she a little smart, just a little bit. We owned by a family who owns a lot of businesses throughout Detroit. But in liking to, I watched the movie The Ozarks. I love Ozarks. And what it was is about money laundering through a casino. So when I watched that, I got a lot of insight. I was like, made the bells and whistles go off. So, with any business, nobody ever really reports all of their income. They just don't. So a lot of times these businesses, it's the best way to launder money per the Ozarks.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with the gambling in the black community, it broke our community up more than crack cocaine.
It did.
Yeah.
I mean, people lost their cars, my houses. My boy was like, dog, I lost 2 of my houses to the casino.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say it's worse than
high rollers.
Crack.
I tell you what, there's more people who lost homes due to the casinos than there was crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Crack cocaine, at least they just got kicked out. Listen, at least they got kicked out.
I mean, or just through the mortgage industry, period.
Just like addiction. So I can see that.
Yeah. Like I said, that Quicken Loans came in, honey. Quicken Loans, they had a plan. You bring the casinos, I'm gonna get their houses, and they did it.
Well, it wasn't just Quicken Loans.
It wasn't just Quicken Loans.
It wasn't. It was just that they were one of the biggest ones at that time.
So if we go back, let's go back. Quicken Loans was right there on Northwestern Highway.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so they had the highest amount of people of employment in Southfield. So Southfield don't have no tax laws on business, right? Mm-hmm. So Kwame was like, "Listen, you come here, we'll get you straight. We have to give you a 25 to 30 year tax incentive. Because downtown downtown was a ghost town.
Yeah.
You could spit downtown in the air 300 times and don't hit nobody.
Yeah, so they were used to kind of like revitalize and rebuild the city, and also a part of gentrification. But it's also mainly it's all business. Yeah. We're gonna use your business. Look, you come here, you bring your business here, you build here, you use your resources here, you get people employed here, then we gonna give you this on the back end. Yep. So it's not just about the gambling or anything like that, but it's also like they used it to rebuild the city
and become rich.
Oh, of course.
I mean, because at the end of the day, it's always something on the back end.
I was gonna say it's always a benefit. I mean, when he's not smart, he's not dumb. He was just like, what you gonna? If I bring this business here, and also he's seen the potential. He knew that half of the people coming to Southfield, where do they live at? Where do they reside? Detroit. In the city. Yeah. So if I go to the city, and then not only I rebuild around, but I also give you all these incentives within the city, because when you work there, you are getting all the benefits of being downtown.
You get free coffee and shit.
Yeah, you do. I only know I've been employed there, so I understand and the ins and outs now. And also you get housing, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna rebuild. I'm gonna give y'all housing. I'm gonna give you all these incentives to stay here and work for me. But you gonna work like you gonna work. I'm going to work you.
I used to say they were slave ships. My office was right there at the Ford building, right? Mm-hmm. And I used to look out that window. I was like, here come these 8 slave ships. They was packing it. They was all happy and shit, wearing their lanyards and shit. The next thing you know, I see like 16 people walking out with their boxes real slow. Like, damn.
Yeah, their turnover rate was a mug. But I can say Quicken Loans had the best parties, honey.
Oh.
Ooh, baby. They holiday parties. I used to be in that mug like, yes. I felt like it was an experience.
I worked for the two biggest, the number 1 and number 2 mortgage companies in the world, in the United States. And what I can say,
it's Quicken Loan.
Turn up. Not just Quicken Loans, because I work for I work for both top in the United States, and both of them know how to bring a party.
You talking about the UWD?
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
I'm sorry. So
it's not that, but UWM.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, motherfucker. So listen, what I was saying.
And he doing the same thing. Yeah. In Pontiac and surrounding areas. So it's like, it's a benefit if you look at it and if you use it to your advantage. Yeah. You have to learn how to be there and use it to get what you need out of it as they're using you for your high productivity. Then you need to use it to your advantage and take advantage of all the benefits of being a part of the company.
So can I ask y'all, can we change this to not gambling in black communities, but just gambling in poor communities? Because it's more poor white people than it is poor black people.
Yeah,
and it's not just
but if you notice too, down south they don't in the Bible Belt they don't have casinos.
Yes, they do.
They don't have them in Alabama. They don't. They might have a river. They have them on the river, but they don't have them in their city. So they don't.
They can't. Listen, here's one thing. Again, when you build a casino, they look at the property value. Yeah. That's how they get money too up front.
I understand that, but I'm saying I still like the fact that they don't. There's a lot of little things, the nuances that they don't do down there. That's cool. Let's
research and come back to the table with it in a couple of months, because it's like you said, it's a lot of things. Like I never knew about Don Barton, right? Mm-hmm. Don Barton had over 4 river casino boats, right? But he went to Vegas at first, and he took over the Fitzgerald. You know what I mean? Jake said
filmmaking is becoming a gamble.
Well, listen. Anything you put up your money for is a gamble.
Yeah.
And but what I would say, Jada, just keep steadfast, and I promise you, as long as you stay true on what you're doing and your people and who you are, and you build your team, everything will be very productive and prosperous for you.
Stay consistent.
I'm gonna say, Jada, I have watched you grow, been there. you're doing the damn thing. Just keep your head up, keep pressing forward, and keep moving forward. And you are the eagle, and I don't care what nobody say. So,
no, for real, like them prizes be off the chain. Like they were giving away trip. Like you gonna get a trip for anywhere you want to be in the United States if you work in there. With both of them. I'm saying both of them. I'm talking about when you in them big two or when those top. Yeah, I'm gonna say the big two because they're the top two mortgage industries in the United States. So like when you go there and you producing and you putting in work, it is like I come from a leadership standpoint, so my viewpoint is a little it's slightly skewed because I see some things that are behind the scenes. But when the prizes and what they flaunt and we gonna give you what you work for. You get 10 G's, you get trips, you get cruises, you get all of these things, and them parties be off the chain. They want because they want
and they have
when they go there because they want you to stay.
And
they
with the casino, they have a lot of incentives, a whole lot of incentives. They give them a lot of private parties,
free rooms,
concert tickets, cruises. So they know what to do to bring the people in. And I think Rhea said, if you are a high roller, they know what you're doing from the time you get there to the time you leave.
Yes, they have a VIP person that's specifically assigned. I used to want to be a VIP host because on top of it, because
that's just psychological shit.
You get a lot of perks. Yeah, you get a lot of perks.
Yeah, to lure your ass in there. So yeah, make
who that nigga on that nag?
No, what's crazy to me though is the amount of money that people gamble. I be wanting to say, where you work at? Right. Where you getting the money from? But what I have learned though, they are masters at finance because they know how to spend that money. They know how to make the money, find the money, finance the money. They know how to finance their habits.
Yeah, for sure.
I would say this: Archer is the one. You're right, Calvin. Archer did start the initiative to the casinos, and Archer is the one who
I mean, it was coming anyway.
I can give you a referral.
It was coming anyway.
But I would say this: Archer is the mayor who really jacked this whole city up, and I'm not ashamed to say it.
Oh,
I ain't
Archer?
scared. Yes, Archer tore this whole city the hell up. When the president Clinton was giving cities money, right, or incentives, right? Archer took the $100 million. He shouldn't have took the $100 million. If he would have took the $100 million, our value would have been different, right?
If he didn't take it,
if he didn't take it, he used that $100 million to fund him and his boys to do what they had to do, and then he bailed out because he had an illegitimate child by a white woman, right? So he didn't run again because he knew that secret was coming out, right?
I got this baby,
right? And so his son was
little Archie.
His son was in bed with the Illiges, right? So they thought he was going to be the political runner for going on from. He couldn't do it. He didn't want to do it. He was doing parties and shit. So what I seen when Archer brought all them casinos here. People losing their homes, people losing their lives, older people, right? Those was the years where you seen other countries in busloads coming, buying up houses. You remember that?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't around. I wasn't around. I wasn't here.
I forgot.
Back in,
I forgot about that, Mark.
Yeah,
I was too young for that. I don't know.
I was in Illinois supporting my gambling habit.
Wow.
Have you noticed a change within the different casinos, like here versus?
I haven't been to a casino in about 3-4 years. I haven't been to the casino. I'm in recovery. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what's up.
That's good.
Did you see a difference between how they ran the different casinos? Like here maybe versus out of town?
Not really.
No.
I mean, because I used to go everywhere. Like I used to go down south back in the 90s, you know, and on the river boats and shit. You know what I'm saying? And but it's the same everywhere. If you spending money, you know they're gonna treat you nice.
They have
easier.
They have a system. They all basically are ran the same. Whether you're a regular casino or an Indian casino, it's all about making the money on.
Yeah, and they're gonna make money. Except
they're gonna make it no matter what.
Donald Trump. The only motherfucker who could run a casino and lose money.
So he says.
So I mean, but the thing is, when we put them in poor communities, you best believe. See, we think it's a black thing for us being poor.
No,
we are the most innovative group of people that you ever going to meet.
Influential.
But we also the most influential as well. We will shout out to Bill Cosby and the people of Different World with Queen Latifah and Living Single when they was pushing HBCUs.
Yeah.
That was probably the most dopest thing. We used to wear them sweaters. We didn't know what the hell they were.
What was they ends? I forgot the ends.
No, but we didn't know what the hell the schools were. We just
but also they
sure.
pushed education and they pushed a higher learning. They pushed knowledge and just going after to be knowledgeable, regardless if you were in a trade, whether because Khadijah, although she may have went to school, but she was doing magazine and media. You know what I'm saying? Successful magazine and
she
media.
Was an entrepreneur.
Yeah, and so it didn't even matter if you were a trade because what's his name? Obi was a handyman.
But he
could fix anything. You know what I'm saying? So showing
they're not gonna do that.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It showed not only that, just higher learning period, and that we are capable. Yeah. And I just want everybody to know you are capable, regardless of the circumstances. It showed us that we were capable, and now they have made gambling so easy and so
now it's online.
Yeah, it's on your phone.
It's online.
It's on your phone. $2 bet. With $2 you can hit. I ain't never seen so many men talk about I got this parlay, bro. If you don't take your parlay,
and it's just all surrounded by hope,
is
man.
irritating.
It's hope driven gambling is, especially in the poor
Put that energy into something that's really productive.
What's sad is they find every way to get your dollar. Every way you're being exploited. And the food, and now they're starting to pull back their incentives. They used to give people so much stuff. We used to give away cars, and they ain't giving away no car no more.
They give you a car, a Matchbox car. They say here.
That part. So it's just, I think it's sad because you watch our community suffer for it because of lack of knowledge. They say the Bible says that with lack of knowledge, the people perish, and people don't know about financial literacy. They don't know the trick of when you gamble, you get euphoric feeling. You get the endorphins in your body. They produce certain hormones that just make you excited, it's a certain feeling that you get. So when people are gambling, they get that feeling and they want it over and over again. But the thing is, winning is far and few in between, and you're always chasing that high because it's a high.
I was. Oh, go ahead, Mark.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to say that here's the thing about, I tell people about whether they're in film, whether they're in podcasting, whether they're into just having a job. If you do what you love, you don't have to worry about none of that. Because most people is seeking, like Mark said, hope. Right? When you do what you love, you don't hope for nothing. Right. You know what I mean? You just doing what you love. But there's some people who say that they love gambling, but it's really an addiction. Yeah. And that's what it is, right? But when you're addicted to love, it becomes a whole nother program. And that's why we're trying to tell people. People like, Miles, how you do this every day, bro? I said, because this is what I love to do.
And you're addicted to it.
And I'm addicted to it. So you don't really see me faltering going any other way than what I love to do. Because my mother always told me, like, if you want to be a DJ, I'm going to get you this equipment. But I need for you to be a DJ. And I was a DJ, you know what I mean? Then I fell in love with rapping. So I became a rapping DJ.
So you're consistent. So consistency is the key.
Consistency.
Consistency.
You can still right. You can't be a consistent gambler, but that's an addict as well. What I'm saying. But for sure, if you don't, you just got to learn to love what you do. Because if you don't,
you will feel like you're in prison.
You would deter anywhere, which way, whoever pulled or had the biggest influence on you. Rhea said, we give our community too many excuses and passes. At the end of the day, be responsible for your own actions. Sorry, not sorry.
Absolutely. Right. Accountability is key. But anybody, I want to say this because we are talking about like an addiction.
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to say that if at any point, like you realize you look around and you're gone, the people around you that love you are gone, and you do notice that, or you're convicted in any way during this podcast or something that you hear, you start seeing signs of you having an addiction, please seek help. There are so many resources.
Where's the number? Put the number.
I ain't got the number. But there is plenty of communities. There's a lot of support. Shut up. There's a lot of support support and people around you and organizations that is willing to help you with your addiction. Because although we laugh and we kikiing and things like that, gambling is serious and it's like an addiction. Mm-hmm. If you waiting on that parlay to hit and you late for work, you got an addiction. No, seriously, if you gotta feel like you have to put up something that's of value, like your house, your car, you know, you on your kids and they piggy bank, if you stealing out of an account that you can save, that is an addiction.
You have gone too far.
Yeah, you're going too far. Mm-hmm. So please seek help. Please reach out to it's so many
and sign yourself out of the casino. It is not that hard to do. You can sign yourself out. Yeah. And once you sign that paper, they will honor it.
Yeah.
They will.
He said, I'm tired of seeing Kevin Hurst DraftKings commercials.
And they have Jamie Foxx. All of them.
At least Jamie Foxx got some sweet ones.
Yeah, but it makes me giggle. But however, it is an addiction.
And then they have, and that's an exploitation within itself, because they got them showing, hey, everybody come and gamble like it's fun. You got the money, and they probably don't even gamble. That's announced.
Well, Jamie Foxx announced that he don't gamble like that at all.
I know.
Mm-hmm. He said,
but they're sponsors, so pay attention to what's being used to reel you in. Oh, you can get that new car. You got a $10,000 savings. You can go get your own car without having to gamble for it.
Right. You go to work every day. You can get whatever you want to get. It's all about you prioritizing your finances and doing what's the best thing for you and with your finances.
Yeah. Let me say something real quick.
Say something,
Go
Mark.
ahead. Say something.
What y'all saying? If y'all saying the same thing to somebody smoking crack, what you think they gonna do?
Nothing.
Of course, they
exactly.
gonna
So
nothing.
So why don't you enlighten us? Not trying to be funny.
Why what?
Why don't you enlighten us about
what did it take?
Because it's an addiction, just like gambling is just like any other addiction. Mm-hmm. Crack, drugs, sex. It's an addiction.
Hey, whoa, don't put sex in
It's a mental thing. And basically, you need some help.
What can people do to try to beat the addiction?
I mean, me myself, I got somebody. We both were gamblers, and she actually still is a gambler. She's in another state, and like I tell her, when you feel like you're gonna go out here and just fuck your money off, call me or something. You know what I'm saying? Call me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Accountability partner. Yeah.
And although I haven't been in a situation where I want to gamble, because I even took all that shit off my phone, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I ain't been to the casino in years, so it's about really just, man, you got to help yourself, you know what I'm saying? You got to want to change, just like with any other addiction. You got to want to change,
I mean, do you find it more hard? I think I have seen more women be addicts of gambling than I have seen of men.
I think,
and I'm not trying to divide nobody down the road. It's just that
you are.
No, I'm not.
I think the worst thing a man can do, but I see it all the time. The worst thing a man can do is have a woman who does not gamble, and you bring her to the casino, you give her money, and then she starts gambling. Yeah, and then once she starts gambling, both of y'all gambling. You got a household just with like two gamblers, and it's nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
But two crack downhill from there.
That's what it really is.
It has to be balanced.
Well, when I said the women, between the men and women, what I do know is this is how the system is set up. It's set up systematically where the woman is the head of the household, makes more than the man, right? A woman would say, I do what I want to do with my money. And when I walk through the casinos, I see more women than I see men. All the time, and whether they gamble, and they hit the slots more than they hit the tables.
Yeah, women do. They do.
Yeah, because that's ladylike, right? But they be spending a lot of money on those slot machines.
That's a lot of them be spending a lot of money on dice. These women are different now.
Yeah,
they a little more.
My phone on 2%. I was shooting dice with the boys. I'm gonna call you back.
And like you said, Miles, you see a lot of women out there, mostly women, and. As we know, women are the majority head of households.
Right.
And it's going back to that financial literacy, that hope. Yeah. She going there with some hope, trying to get some money, trying to help pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
Back to school,
it's just surrounded by all that, Right
now, they are in them damn casinos.
Yeah. Men have a higher rate of gambling addiction problem than women, often tied to risk-taking behavior and competitive betting, although women are more likely to engage in lottery, bingo, and slot machines.
I think for men it's more about the sports betting because they found a way to get that man's money. But with gambling though, it started in the streets. Remember we were talking earlier about how people were running numbers and different things.
And like those slides, Shan here. That she had put up there, that was a black bottom, and as we all know, that's where it was all black businesses, and that's where the lottery, basically the street numbers, it made a lot of black people wealthy, in the community, and it will stay in the community, So
but listen to the
was a large resource.
But listen to the words that they use: black bottom, right? Now, black bottom was representation of almost every major city that had black people in it. Chicago had a black bottom. Atlanta had a black bottom. Detroit had a black bottom. Arkansas had a black bottom. So these are the things that we do. Listen to the terminology that they use or they give us.
Why couldn't it be black upper?
Yeah. or just two double negatives.
Right.
Black bottom, well, as far as
one negative because we are black and we are proud.
Most definitely.
Yeah, most times women are using a man's money that he can't use because the
I love you, Rhea. She tells the truth.
Hold on, that's kind of true.
But you know what?
Sure.
I'm gonna share a sad story. It was a young lady. It's been several years now. She was coming in there and she was gambling, and I would talk to her, and she was like, "Oh, I'm getting married," and she was like, "Girl, I done snuck in the safe and took my dude's money. Girl, I gotta hurry up and get this money back." And she would be there for long periods of time, and she'd be like, "I gotta go get my daughter," and she wouldn't pick her up from daycare. I said, "Well, what kind of daycare is she in?" So she was like in one of those 24-hour daycares. Long story short, it was a cycle going on and on and on. Her and the guy were supposed to get married. He came into the casino one day. She was walking out. He dragged her out. He got her home and he killed her. He killed her because she had spent that money in that safe. And I say that as a warning to women. You don't know where that man getting that money from. So I don't know if it was street money, his money, whose money or whatever, but he lost his mind. And I felt so bad because he lost his mind because she took everything they had and she gambled it away, and then he snapped. He didn't probably want to kill her, but he snapped because she spent all the money. So this is a very serious thing. Yeah, for sure. It's a very scary thing, and people really have to take into account, because when you do things, it affects other people in your life. Yeah. And she did not deserve to die, but he didn't, and he didn't deserve for her to steal from him either. But it's just like, it is a horrible cycle that can go and turn into something detrimental. So you really need to get help if you stealing from people, taking their money out of safes, out of wherever. You got to be careful, or even robbing people, because people are out here robbing people just to go gamble, and that's sad.
Yes. Police. I remember when the casinos, when Motor City first opened up, right?
Yeah.
It was so many killings in that area. The police officer went in there and killed his damn self.
He did, because he was stealing money out of. He killed himself in the high limit pit, and I was so glad I wasn't there that day. But he was stealing money from the evidence locker, and he was about to get caught. So instead of him getting caught, he decided to take his own life. I'm like,
people was killing themselves in that garage,
jumping off the roof.
I mean, it was crazy. It was utterly ridiculous. Where I was sitting up there like, I hate that place, because my office was right around the corner at that time. I was on Second and Temple.
And like Greg said, the people leave their kids in the car while they gambling.
Shout out to Mike Larry.
What?
No, Mike Larry got his joke. Yeah, it's a joke. I love my kids in the car.
And then also, that's why they take safety precautions. Like, you can't open the windows. Especially in Vegas, no hotel has any windows that you can open.
Except for the one that did that shooter. He opened the shit out that window.
Yeah.
Because you ain't trying to jump out, because that's a liability too.
Yeah, it's a liability on them. But they take precautions. If you notice, casinos have precautions. They don't have no clocks. No clocks.
You do some dumb shit when you
no
gamble.
windows.
No clocks, no windows. And then the windows can't open in the hotels. And also, they always have people that come around. Hey, you need this? Hey, the waitresses and all that kind of stuff. They allow smoking inside because they know that that's their habit. Right. So they cater to all of those habits to keep you comfortable, to keep you not paying attention to the time. Because you go in there at night and come out, and then in the morning.
Do you remember that shit so many times?
Do you remember that white? And then when you leave with that feeling in your stomach like you lost your money, that stomach, you be like, oh.
That drive home, that shit is the worst
I don't
shit ever.
I don't gamble.
Yep, they did put guardrails up in the parking lot too.
I worked at the casino for a long time. I don't gamble, but I have watched my coworkers gamble, and a lot of them have stopped now. But in the beginning, people had it tough. All they was doing was going to work to make money to go gamble at the other casino. It was crazy.
Yeah, I guess. Do y'all remember the white guy who used to wear the diaper at Motor City Casino because he would never go to the bathroom?
He would shit on himself at the craps table.
Yeah, at the table.
Sure would,
because he figured luck. He wanted to be there when the luck come. He don't ever want to leave his spot. He just wear a diaper.
And they had to put him out because he was stinking. They ain't playing that game. It's been people that did not wear a diaper and they would be by the craps table and a white guy and just shit on the floor.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh my God, if he running down his leg, he would not leave that table. I was like, that's disgusting. Or they won't bathe and they sit at your table and you think you stink. And they will remove them because that's too much.
I mean, it's amazing on the things that humans will fall for. I tell people, if you just look at what the animals do, we'd be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't gamble.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they well, sometimes they do because them geese, they be gambling when they slow it. I'm hit one of them.
No, they know what they be doing. Them squirrels be out there playing Russian roulette with my car.
But guess what?
No, them geese though.
You got to run them over. If you don't veer for deer. You got to run them over because you'll kill yourself over them damn animals.
Detroit got more rights than a black man.
I'm a hit and run.
Hey, so funny story. I had to get into the other side of my car because one of them geese, they was about to get me. So I guess it was a mama too. I guess like her nest or something, her eggs was like by my car. Yeah. And I parked and it was grass or whatever. And
at the crap.
Yeah, no, I wasn't at the casino or nothing. But that geese was right on the side of my car, and I'm like walking, trying to get in my car. That thing said, yeah. I was like, oh, I gotta go. I'm like, and I'm walking thinking it's gonna go away. No, she started coming up to me like Nuck if you buck. I had to go on the other side. I was scared.
Look what Rhea said. Rhea said that's how the hotels was created so they can have a place for them to freshen up and come back.
But the crazy part is some of them will have a hotel room and they'll never go to the room. They'll be like, I've been in here all day. But what pissed me off, this one lady came in. She got the same jeans on. She'll change her shirt. I'm like, girl, them jeans can stand up and walk by themselves. Go home and wash.
Wash that.
Cause she probably changing her shirt in the car. It's sad.
Well, the whole thing is, if we had, I just pray for any people who have family members who've been overcame by gambling. Yeah. Because it's a sad sight, and like Mark said, the addiction is greater than the crackhead.
Yeah, it's the same.
The damn refresher is refreshing it.
Yeah. She said that refresher is refreshing.
It affects everybody.
Yeah,
it affects everybody.
What I've learned about gambling, man, is it's crazy to where don't never meet a gambling crackhead.
Man, what?
Yes. It's a lot of
that's too many addictions.
That's crazy. That's
okay. No, Miss Rhea. What's crazy is that I was coming from church.
I knew a few of those shit.
Yeah, me too. I know a couple crackheads that was gamblers. And the bad part is, I know some. I'm about to say intervenient. I can't say the word, but heroin addicts. They were gamblers, right? Mm-hmm. And they be sitting at the.
They got nodding on that hard
you be sitting like that, and they be hitting me. He be like, and he be hitting, right? He said he never, every time he went, straight,
okay,
he never hit. Every time he was high, he said, man, I just come out, I just looking at, I just got chips in my pocket. I'm like, I don't even cash them out.
No, that's it.
He said, what you want to say?
Nothing.
Look at that devilish mind. Just thinking, she looking up in the sky like it's right there too.
So, never mind. Hold your tongue.
Hey, give me the thought-provoking sound effect, Channing.
The power.
Shut up.
Okay.
It's not as effective if you gotta tell them.
It's funny to me.
He's so extra.
For no reason.
No, but seriously, it's like to see a heroin addict and be a gambler.
Yeah.
To be a
gambler.
Double addiction.
Yeah, double addiction, heroin addict, yeah. And then he intravenously. That's what is that right?
Intravenous, yeah. Intravenous drug user, yeah.
He was, and you can see
that nigga was shooting dice and shooting dope. God damn.
That's crazy.
That's why. Shooting dice.
They ain't shooting this shot. God damn it.
My boy said one day they was together. He's like, "Hey man, you bleeding, bro?" He's like, "It's okay."
Right.
Oh no, that's not okay. Lord, seek help.
He just rolled down his sleeve.
Hey, and just so y'all know, bingo is gambling too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh, I know plenty of people addicted to fucking bingo. Yeah.
Bingo is gambling too.
You said you
take
like
your money slow.
Young.
I'm not even gonna hold you up. You know what? I'm not even gonna hold you up. They tried to get me talking about Uno is coming because I love a good Uno game.
Gambling Uno.
But you're not gonna get me. Trick of the enemy. You're not gonna get me.
GiGi, I better not walk through Motor City and you at the Uno table.
I'm gonna be at the Uno table.
I'm gonna be like, if you don't drop 4, give me them chips.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
It's gonna be a lot of fights just because.
That's when the fight's gonna really break out.
I swear.
But I'm not. Listen, Uno is serious.
Tunk. I wish they would have came out with a tongue.
I just learned how to play. Okay, so I just learned how to play tongue at work.
A kid taught you.
I got a story after this.
No, they we was playing it. It was a activity, and we had to learn how to play.
No.
We was not gambling. There was no money on the floor.
Good morning, everyone. Ryan Spencer Thompson. Hey, what country are you in? What country are you in?
Is that Ghana? Are you Ghana?
That's what I said. Or Nigeria. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Can you tell us? Yeah.
Anita here.
Okay. Hey, Anita from New Orleans. Hey, Anita, I'm being NOLA in October. Give me some recommendation. On my business.
I'm about to say, you better not be, girl.
Give me some recommendations that's not the usual Anita for the NO for NOLA. Where should I go?
It better be after the 3rd.
My business? Don't do that.
Right.
Well, you have a busy October. You be October. Okay, that's what's up. So listen. So you been in New Orleans?
Yes.
No, because of prior experience from with New Orleans people.
Okay.
You got that hoodoo voodoo?
No. I was in prison with some New Orleans guys, and all of them were basically heroin addicts and like boys.
Yeah.
So wow. I was probably 20 miles away from New Orleans for about 2 weeks, and I never went to New Orleans.
Is the worst place when you were boys. They start doing heroin at a very young age. About 13.
Yeah, because they want to get them addicted so they can take advantage.
And they used to call each other bitches, and you know what I'm saying. So that just turned me off from ever wanting to visit New Orleans, especially since I'm not a big drinker. You know what I'm saying?
If you're not a big drinker, don't go.
But they got great. The culture, the food,
culture. Yeah, I mean, I understand.
The history and things like that. Because I'm not a gambler or anything like that. But
you're a drinker.
Not no more.
I do want to go.
But you know what? I went to New Orleans. I went to New Orleans one time, and I stayed for 7 days, and I was sick the whole trip.
I would never stay in one place for 7 days.
No. I was there on a vacation, but I got sick.
You was vacationing for 7 days in New Orleans, girl. You know how many places you could have been?
I was sick though.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm glad
I had some kind of bug. I was throwing up the whole time. But my people are from New Orleans. I said my grandmother put a root on me. She was like, "My children should never. Their feet can never."
Hey, I don't play around.
And New Orleans has some of the best food, right? But if you have high blood pressure,
I'm sorry.
If you have high blood pressure, stay away from New Orleans. I'm just letting you know.
I love the food, and you gotta go. Listen, if you go to New Orleans, don't be getting a lot. Don't get other than just get drinks from Bourbon Street. Don't get no food from Bourbon Street.
No,
it's you have to go off of that strip,
off of the big path.
Yeah, off the strip to get that real good food.
You gotta go to the hood.
But to the men, though, be careful.
It's all the hood.
Be careful when you go to the men. Be careful when you go to New Orleans, because some of the women are really men. So just be careful when you go. I know, but it's real bad.
If the men, ladies, be careful. Them jokers down there aggressive. And guess what? No, this is a real life experience. Like, they aggressive. I've been to New Orleans multiple times, and every time, like, they are aggressive, and you really have to, like, let them know where you from if you are not interested.
I love how the women talk in New Orleans. I love that.
Yeah, I like how they talk.
The muscle gang says New Orleans is cool, but it stank. What does it stink? It smell like pee or something?
You gotta go to the Garden District. Go to the Garden District.
They smell like pee.
But you have to be. Listen, I had a real life experience in New Orleans where me and my homegirl, I was down there for my best friend, one of my best friend's wedding. And we was out and about, and this guy, he was trying to talk to us, told him we ain't interested, whatever. And he was following us around. You have to know, like, when you go down to Bourbon Street, right around the corner, watch yourself, but right around the corner is Knife Ward. Right around the corner is the real ghetto in the hood. So they are, like, waiting for you your drunk self to stumble off onto a side street so you could get got. However, anyway, so be careful. So he followed us or whatever, and we had to the point where I was like, nigga, I am going, like, if you do not leave me alone, you don't leave us alone, like, you gonna find out where I'm from for real, and it's not gonna be nice. And so he like, oh baby, da, 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 da. But he came out. He was like a little bit behind us, but I still pay attention, like, he was still following us. So we go into a hotel. I was like, we not about to go to we not going to our room. Right. So we went off to a hotel that was not ours and went in, and we told the front desk person and called the police. So we waiting for the officer to come. This man gonna tell us, oh, well, the police didn't even do nothing. It's like, well, you gotta be protected, you just protect yourself. Like, what was your point of coming in here? I called you for assistance. He said, watch where you going, and then he pointed out where all of those areas were. That he was like, you have to know that you are right around the corner from 94. You're right around the corner from this.
So sometimes
when
you travel, you need to know the demographic. One thing I always do when I go,
that's your little leprechaun snuck in here. Sorry about that. My god sister right there.
What I always do when I go to some place like that is I find me a nice little store and get me a knife or get me something that I can utilize, because you don't know what people are into, but I need to have something with me at all times.
You keep something on you just in case, but you have fun. Like, if you in a large group, and usually when it's men, when you're traveling with and you have men in your group, of course they're not going to approach you in that manner, like as aggressively as
stay with the men.
Put that back up. She said Bayou Road is where you go get soul food in New Orleans. Is that where not Soldier Slim? It was when the rappers had a chicken and waffle spot at. I think that's the space I went to. I think about the 10th Ward or something.
Okay. I know Willie Mays is the place for fried chicken.
I think Fiend had a restaurant down there. Fiend, was it Fiend?
Okay, yeah.
I know he got a restaurant, but I don't know if that's it. But
Bayou Road, Anita. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go. And then what's a good local hangs? I need to know the local spot, like where I could go and hang and see some good music.
That's Bourbon Street. Just go down Bourbon.
I'm not going. No, I don't want to go to Bourbon Street. I've been there.
I mean, so what's that street? What's that street that's right down?
Matter of fact, Miss Anita, call me. I need to write down some stuff. Here go the number.
I guess I do.
Inbox.
I guess I do want to go to Mardi Gras just to see some titties.
No, look, Shan was there. Shan said me.
Wow. She like me. I want to see some titties.
I know that.
Before she was like, I didn't know you was gonna go there.
But I do want to go to New Orleans just to see it.
I would like to go for mine.
There's a lot of beautiful places in the U.S. to go.
GiGi and Shani and Cam, we all decide to go on Mardi Gras. Let me know.
I'm not going down there Mardi Gras. But
Alligator.
Hey, alligator is good.
Hey, alligator.
It is.
I'm not going to. I like fishbone alligator better than I like alligator in New Orleans.
Really?
Yes. They actually cook it very similar. They actually cook it similar.
The seafood down there is top notch. What's
your favorite spot?
I don't know the name of it, but it's a po' boy place.
Oh, Willie
yeah,
Mays
Willie Mays. Yeah,
so
they got good chicken.
My favorite spot is CW's in downtown. I never had oysters, right? But these come out cooked at 950 degrees.
Oyster
in the rock of it. And when I tell you it was sizzling when it came out, and you could cut it like a knife. I mean, like a steak. I loved it. I was like, oh my god! And they got the best chicken breast.
CW's. Okay, so I'll go there because I just started eating oysters. I just started eating oysters not too long ago.
Baked.
I love it, but I'm not eating no crawfish. I'm sorry.
I'm not sucking on no head over head. I'm not doing that. That's too homophobic.
Just get the etouffee. It's already done for you. Get the crawfish etouffee. It's already done for you.
I get that when I go to.
I don't want nothing to look like a roach.
What's the new restaurant that they opened up in Royal Oak that everybody go to? Papados.
Oh.
I eat that when I go to Papados.
It's a Papados in Royal Oak?
In Royal Oak, they about to open up.
I go to the one down in Texas.
I think I can't eat. Well, anyway,
she said don't waste your money or time on Essence.
Yeah, during Essence Fest, my girl.
Yeah. I went there one time.
Hey, Essence Fest was good back in the day.
Yeah, before the flood, I went. Before the flood, I went. That flood was terrible. No, before the flood, it was.
It tore up a lot of stuff.
But one thing I did not like about New Orleans, they have a lot of shotgun houses. About the flood,
You know, that's how they're built. That's how they built down there. And the
water level.
Yeah. The gumbo, the best gumbo that I ever had when I was down there, it was down in the French Market, and it's this stand, and I don't even know the name of it, but it's an alligator, picture of an alligator, long alligator on the back or whatever. And we was just tasting stuff because we just down there, lollygagging and frolicking.
They don't have no casinos in New Orleans.
I think they got boats.
Yeah, I know they got the river boats, but I'm not sure because I don't
gamble.
I don't gamble.
Hey, they got one in Baltimore. It was freshly built. It was built right before we got there. The year we got there, it was built the year before that.
Oh, the casino.
The casino in Baltimore.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna go this time. I ain't gonna gamble. But I'm just gonna at least walk through Baltimore because I'm not going nowhere else in Baltimore. GiGi almost had us killed in Baltimore.
No,
let me tell you what happened.
About at the store.
At the store.
I was there. GiGi did that.
We went to the store.
No, I'm talking about when we was hungry.
I know what I was doing. And I knew where I was at. I'm from the hood too. Don't play. You gotta act like.
Hold on, watch it. No, she did. She was like this. She pulled up. She was like, this is it. Okay, we ain't eating here. She pulled right off. You don't remember that?
Which encounter? Because we didn't went to the store, and when we went to the food
the store was crazy. The store was fucking crazy.
That was a
hey man, let me tell you, we went to the store. We went to the store, and I'm just trying to get what we can get. All you gotta do is go and handle your business and leave. That's it. Like it ain't even that deep. Miles like, GiGi, just wait. We can just do this another time. No, just let's quit acting like you giving it away. Just come get what you gonna get.
Don't be mad
and let's go.
Oreo, he white on the inside.
Y'all didn't ride through the area where they used to film The Wire. Y'all didn't ride through.
Hell no.
We rolled past it.
Yeah,
we rolled past it on the way.
Way on the way there.
Okay.
Me and
I rode the O Block one time.
Me and Maria on the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a Caesars.
Caesar Casino. So listen, I'm
Caesars in New Orleans.
I've been with women before, right? So
really?
Oh, that's got been one.
You walked into that one.
I've been with I walk into it too. I walk right into it. Anyway, so listen, when you with women, fellas, and they all look good, right? Mm-hmm. It's more practical that guys is going to mess with you, right? You are like a target because they jumping on you first. I don't care what y'all say. They beating your ass first.
Who beating who ass first?
You know what I'm talking about? Huh? When you with pretty women, guys is gonna say, "Hey, what's up?" Trying to mess with y'all to trigger
the dude. Yeah, for sure.
Trigger the dude. Yeah, and y'all don't understand that part.
I do. Just handle your business and keep on walking.
Trigger the nigga he with. Just because the nigga probably got a gun. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to say something to her just to get pop your ass. So niggas sometimes dudes fall for it.
Or rob you. I don't fall for that shit. Right?
Just keep walking.
I just act like, hey man, whatever, bro. Come on, let's go. But GiGi like, no, it's straight. I'm telling you, man, don't worry. I'm like, y'all got all this ass in this stuff. Y'all expect for nobody to sit up here and say anything.
Just hurry up. You prolonging the process. Let this man give me my stuff. He's like, what else you got to get? Like, just chill.
He was trying to be a protector.
He is, and I understand.
Mark, all of a sudden, 3 different dudes walking up. They just stand there. They wasn't.
Come on. That's over-exaggerated.
Okay, 2.
It was
half men.
Either way, y'all in motherfucking Baltimore in the hood.
Thank you.
And we was together. Nobody ever went nowhere alone.
Then we busting U-turns in the middle of the street. And then we busted twice. We busted 2 U-turns twice.
It wasn't meant for y'all to go there.
Thank you,
we had a good time in Baltimore.
We got so drunk, it was ridiculous. Yeah. Speaking of gambling, it was 2/5 of tequila that was got.
That wasn't 2/5. Those were gallons or liters.
Oh, 2 liters.
Together. Oh yeah, because when we went back the second time, that was a liter. Or a gallon. That was
the first one was a gallon.
That Absalom.
Yeah, we was told.
We recovered well though, so we're here with you all today.
Candy.
What about
the next one is
She ain't recover. She ain't recover.
What about those positives? We need for you to vote for the Rise and Grind morning show for the Oscars on October 3rd. You can vote as many times as you would like. Vote. We are nominated for. What are we nominated for?
Okay, got you, Miss Anita, but I got your recommendation.
You don't have the flyer.
Best pop cultural and best song.
Best song.
Vote for us for the best song. I love our song.
Yeah, matter of fact, can you play it right now?
Why?
Boom. Listen.
Speaking of songs.
I can't stand that part.
This is a song we are nominated for. Oh, at the Oscars. Come to the Oscars Friday, October 3rd. Doors open at 6 p.m. Red carpet at 7 p.m. It's the P3, the Falcons Land. I promise you. Go to thepodcast.com. Get your tickets now. Buy a table. Tables is only $475 that fit 8 people.
Woo!
It comes with complimentary
drinks
and pastries.
Drinks and pastries.
Shout out, I believe it's the Twisted Cornbread is doing some taste pastries. Some test pastries out there.
Great greens.
And you, of course, if you come, if you come, you know that includes dinner. We have a cash bar that's going to be available. So, but if you do buy a table, if it's 8 people, you'll have some treats, and also it includes drinks with it. So, I mean, that's the best deal. But definitely make sure that you are logging on to vote, logging on to grab your tickets, and promoting. If you see somebody that has the flyer or they are talking about it, please share. That is how we get the word out. We just want to uplift everybody, support everybody.
And you want your face in the place. I mean, because we're not talking just about podcasting. We're talking about the best actors, the best producers, movies, all the things.
Pretty women
will be there, and the men's will be there as well. And come dressed. I love seeing everybody dressed to impress.
Yes.
That is attire. Yes. What do you want to wear? What do I wear to the podcast?
We want to see you in your best.
Yes. What do I wear?
Short
you
dress.
Wear that dress to impress.
Big legs.
Dress to undress.
Wear them velvet suit jackets.
Don't listen.
No hairy legs.
Dress for easy access.
Hey, man.
He's talking about breasts, easy access.
Hold on,
this
man.
ain't the Pornhub Awards.
Right.
I'll be there October 17th at the Pornhub. Sorry.
But come.
But Mark,
please
on a serious note.
But on a serious note, please be dressed.
What's that?
So, Mark, is there any final words you want to say about gambling? Because this was your subject.
I mean,
anything you want to share with the people?
Do I want to share with the people? I do want to share an incident where I did some dumbass shit because of gambling. Mm-hmm. I do. This was probably, 91, 92, or 90, somewhere around there. I was in Illinois. What happened? Oh, dumb shit you did because of gambling. Exactly. This was some dumb shit. I mean, so yeah, I was gambling. Night before, police ran up in the house we were at or whatever, found drugs, whatever. Next day I got out. I went back to the house, climbed up in the window because it was on the second floor to find the stash that I was hoping they didn't find. Boom. Went in there. It was in a pillow. I had it in a pillow. You know what I'm saying? A little stash they didn't find or whatever. I went outside, sold it to somebody real quick for like $600. Boom. Went down the street, gambled. It was in the projects. Went down the street, gambled. A boy took all my fucking money. I was so fucked up. I grabbed my money out of his hand, kicked him in the ass, and he ran down the street. I followed him, went down there. Obviously, he went in the house, came out with a gun. Came out with a gun. I'm right there. We right there. I fuck around and just reach for the gun, try to grab the shit. I grabbed it and took it from him. You know what I'm saying? But that was some dumbass shit I did. You know what I'm saying? You kicked his ass. I kicked his ass because he took my money and then walk up on this nigga with he got a fucking gun. You know what I'm saying? That shit was stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just one of many stories I have about.
So you attribute that to gambling? I mean, he won the money.
No, he took my money.
Oh, he took
my money after I lost. Yeah, I kicked him and snatched my money out of his hand and kicked him in the ass and chased him down the street and nigga went and got a gun and I walked up on him and actually
Somebody
took
was
it from
praying
him.
for you.
Yeah, it was some dumb shit. And I want to apologize to my boy Kurt because we were cool. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Kurt.
That was my bad. But it just goes to show you, man. Gambling just,
I was messed up, man.
gambling just make you do dumb shit, man.
And
it
thank
makes
you for not pulling the trigger, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Shane
that was
had
some dumb
ready
shit.
too. Dumb shit you did because of gambling. Mark statement.
It will make you do dumb shit, man. People are they losing their houses and shit. It's just dumb shit.
If you get caught up in gambling, it can truly change your life. So like GiGi was saying earlier, get help. Sign yourself out of the casino. Call it's 800 numbers everywhere on billboards everywhere. Get help.
Well, how about if they was billboard? They ain't driving no damn where, Cam. They lost their car. What I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is, if anyone could just Google a number for gamblers, just put a number up.
Gamblers Anonymous, or something. Yeah, I mean, you need therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For gambling, you need therapy.
I remember my boy was stupid. He was trying to kill himself, right? So he called the Gamblers Anonymous hotline because he's talking about he about to play Russian roulette. And I said, nigga, that ain't what you do with that. And he was like, what?
I'm about to play Russian. Okay.
He's dumb. You can always get it.
This is serious.
This is very serious.
This is serious.
It's always tomorrow. Don't ever take your life over a moment in a day because it's always tomorrow and things will get better. Okay,
that's just hard to comprehend when you under that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that, Cam.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is never promised.
It's not.
So what you do today matters.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's stay focused on that.
Yes, you are needed. You are valued, and if you are waking up to see another day, that means there is purpose and a plan for your life. Please don't take advantage. Live it out to the fullest. Come and come to the real. Yeah, no, seriously. But this is a serious thing. Like, there is way more outside of Detroit, out of casinos, out of your addiction, and there is always a way out. God provides a way out of whatever you are trapped in. So please make sure that you take the way. It's all up to you. Make the choice.
And right now, I'm irritated because now that everything I keep touching, they talking about, oh, well, what's your insurance? Maybe I ain't got no damn insurance. Okay.
It's all about that bread.
Before you want to kill yourself, let me, what kind of insurance you got, brother? That's crazy. But shout out to everybody who support their family members that's going through something. That's always a plus.
It says here, Michigan Association for Problem Gaming. Real quick, it's one in Howe, Michigan, and the number there is 1517.
They can't get the Howe.
No, it's one in Michigan. It's the mental health.
I can't get it.
It's the mental health. It's all part of the mental health
Toledo,
system.
Ohio.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Windsor. It doesn't say one for Detroit.
Yeah, it's one.
Call 1-800-522.
Let's go Gamblers Anonymous.
522.
It's all part of the
700. 800-522-4700. Or 1-800-GAMBLER. If you could just remember that. 1-800-522-4700 and 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all along, mental health. But yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, there it is now. I see it now.
Yeah, it all goes along under that.
So right here. But it goes back to the immortal song. You got no when to hold 'em.
know when to fold them.
Don't fold them,
Know when to walk away.
Walk away.
Know when to run. You got to count your money while you're sitting at the table.
There'll be time enough to count when the dealing's done. If you need help, get help. And like GiGi said, pray. Ask God for some guidance and call the Gambling Anonymous number and get the help that you need.
GiGi, like I was lost
We
at
are
the count.
so unserious, but seriously.
No,
serious.
It's Thursday and them direct deposits about to hit. Don't take your ass to the casino, man. Pay your bill, man. Pay your bill. I'm telling you, you want to go hit a lick so bad. As soon as you see that money, you're going to want to go to the casino, man, trying to double up, man. But it's more gratification in paying a bill or putting a little money to the side.
Paying
you know
off
what I'm
debt.
saying?
It's
money in your hand is better than the money that you think you're going to get. Keep the money you got.
Double up, you're going to be double fucked.
Or tricking with your next door neighbor.
For real.
Or you can trick with your next door neighbor. They wear high skirts and stuff.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, y'all. We about to get up out of here.
Your blood clots.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, make sure you vote. I gotta get him the hand like JB
numbers,
Right.
all that shit.
Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us this Thursday that we're on right now for Gambling in a Poor Community here on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Again, we gave you all the advice, all the things. Get the help you need if you have a problem. And remember, Jesus saves, and there's always hope for today and tomorrow. So keep your head up.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Have fun.
I like pretty women too, Mark.